Welcome to AP Statistics class, Open House, January 2021. I'm Pamela Garrett, and I'm happy to be able to share a little bit of information with you about this important class in your child's life. Again, welcome to Open House. I'm sorry I couldn't meet you in person, but it is the type of time that it is. My daily schedule is 3 classes of AP Statistics during Block 1, 2, and 4. My email address is located at the bottom of this screen. A little bit of background for you. Most notably, I have been grading the AP Statistics tests for 10 years, hope to make it year 11 if we get invited back. My husband and I are both AP Statistics teachers, and we have learned quite a bit by participating in the grading of the test. Your children, your students should have an graphing calculator, TI-84 Plus. All of them do, so just remind them to keep it charged, as well as their Chromebooks charged. I like them to have those in class every single day. You should have received a paper like this, and on the back side of it, at the bottom, there was a place for you to sign your name. This was the page that lists all the information and classroom rules and grading scale. It tells you how to get in touch with me, my cell phone number, my personal cell phone number, my email address, and it also has the day of the AP Statistics exam. Your child was to have 2 copies of this. One they turn back to me with both their signature and your signature, and the other one they keep in their binder, so you should be able to get this material or ask questions about it whenever you desire. All right, homework is a big thing for me. I view it as an opportunity for them to learn. While it is only 10% of their class grade, I do encourage them to put a genuine effort, that means individual effort, into their assignments. I don't at all mind if students assist and help each other or do their homework together. It just should not look like a carbon copy. And after doing this for many, many years, my radar is pretty finely tuned. So if that becomes a problem, I will let you know. I am trying very, very hard to give the students something that they appreciate and I think love, and that is their homework, generally speaking, should only take 15 to 30 minutes. Occasionally it'll be more than that, and sometimes they won't have any at all, but most nights they do have approximately 15 to 30 minutes of homework. My Google Classroom is an important tool for navigating through the AP Statistics course. The students all have access to this, and it has everything to meet their needs. So let me show you around my Google Classroom a little bit. It has the link to join when they need to virtually, or as you can perhaps tell a little bit right behind me, I have a student desk. My second block class is really full, and I'm trying as best as I can not to have kids sent to the cohort. So there is a student that sits right here and one that sits on the other side of the board. They need their Chromebooks to log in to follow the lesson because they're not able to see the front of the smartboard very well. But at least they're able to be in the class, and that's what's most important to me. The classwork tab has many different titles. There's a communication tab with the course syllabus. That's always the first link, the first post. And this lets the students know what's coming. I'm not too far ahead of them at this moment in time, and I'll explain the reason for that in a moment. It also has a way for them to tell me if there's something going on in their life that they want me to know about. Every day I post a daily link that has what we're going to do for the day, a Google form if they're submitting multiple choice questions. At the end of the day, it will have a video that goes through class. and it will have homework hints for the night, also the slides to everything we did. So this is the link from today. And today we discussed, well, first we went over homework problems. So all the answers to the homework that was due today are posted here. Then we went over multiple choice problems, and I went over any that the students had questions on. We studied or reviewed for tree diagrams. And tree diagrams are actually very timely topic. This tree diagram is talking about a diagnostic test for a disease, and we're talking about true positives and true negatives, as well as false negatives and false positives, which is certainly something we hear a lot about these days with the COVID test. The slides end with their homework for the night, and as you can see, right after the homework slide, there are slides that have the pictures of the worksheets, or they would have a picture of the problem out of the book. It also has the pictures of all the multiple choice questions that I expect them to do. So the excuse of, I left my book at school, I left my packet at school, I'm not sure what the homework is, unless their phone dies and doesn't have any data left and you are completely out of power, on top of them forgetting their packet at school, there's really not any excuse other than I just didn't get to it. So just keep that in mind, because it's all available on the class page. And sometimes, like for yesterday, the homework hints may help them get started. Here's yesterday's homework, and it was a particularly tricky Venn diagram to set up, so I tried to explain it for them a little bit in case they were having trouble with that. So the Google Classroom has a lot of very important functions for the AP Statistics class. I also put links on there if we visit certain applications so the students can get to it right away. All right, the AP Stats test is on May 13th at 11:45 in the morning, and that is a Thursday. So I have been pretty successful in getting the students very ready for their tests. This year, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Last year, it was a big challenge because they changed the format of the test 2 months before we gave it. The students rose to the challenge last spring, and I believe they will be able to do the same this spring. This spring, the AP board has said that they do plan on giving an in-person test. It will be usually held in our auxiliary gym, and the students will all be sitting there taking a pencil paper test. So that's what we're getting ready for. The word for this semester is flexibility. Be flexible. We've changed on a dime almost the way we do things this semester, and I'm asking the kids to be very flexible while I try to go over these reviews. Right now, I have students in AP Statistics that have come from 5 different semesters of honor statistics. The one I'm most concerned about are the kids that took the class last spring. I know for a fact that some of them did not get the best experience because I gave a survey at the end of the class asking them if they actually watched the videos of Mrs. Bogger and I teaching, and there were some students that admitted that they really didn't watch much of the videos at all. Some of those students have advanced into AP Statistics. So this first couple weeks, I'm trying to review. We're already a couple weeks behind because of how the semester started 2 weeks late, but we're going to work as best as we can to cover and teach all the material that they'll be expected to know on May 13th. I do have some students that have come into AP Statistics having taken honor statistics as late as the fall of 2018. And those students are trying to drag things out of their brain and through the cobwebs. And so we have different challenges, but I am pretty confident that we will be able to figure this all out as we go along. All right, a couple little things, fun things for you to think about. If you ever see a statistical advertisement or statistics posted even in a television ad, tell your kids to take a picture because they can earn a bonus point if they turn in something like this. This says a third of our operating budget goes towards financial aid. And this, I don't know about you, to me looks more like a quarter. And this was at a college visitation. One of my students took this and texted it to me during the class they were missing for this college orientation. And it's those kind of things that I look for to show the kids that there's a lot of false statistics out there. Something new this year. You and I know SNL as Saturday Night Live. Well, I've changed that to Statistics in Life. And when the students hear of an interesting statistic, I'm encouraging them to look into a little bit more, and they can earn bonus, although I am going to make this kind of a mandatory bonus situation, so you can help them out. For instance, I have just learned of this. The Miami Heat is going to use dogs that sniff for coronavirus. And if the dog sits down beside you, so whoever you came to the game with, if there's a group of 3 or 4 or maybe 10 of you, you're all going to get sniffed at the same time. And if the dog sits in front of you, that means, yeah, I think this person has corona, and everyone in your group will be asked to leave. So I am interested in looking into this and how they have trained these dogs and what are the statistics involved in that. And I'm going to present that as the first Statistics in Life entry and give myself some bonus or a pat on the back or just interesting stats in life. We've certainly had a lot of statistics in our lives this year. I tell the kids, look, if you aren't slightly interested in statistics after the year that we have all lived through, you need to check yourself for breathing, because with the virus, with the political situation, with everything that's going on in our life, there certainly have been a lot of statistics thrown in our face this past year. It is my hope that after AP Statistics, the students will have a little bit better idea of exactly how to interpret those statistics. Thank you very much for watching. Please get in touch with me if you ever have any questions, and enjoy the rest of your virtual evening. Bye-bye.